Alright, Champions Club, listen up. You think you got what it takes to run with the best in Call of Duty? You think you can handle the heat? This ain't no picnic, baby. We're talking about dominating the battlefield, racking up kills like it's nothing, and becoming a legend. This is Call of Duty School, where we forge winners, where we separate the alpha from the betas. You ready to step up your game? Then buckle up, Buttercup, because class is in session. Listen up, rookies. We're starting with the fundamentals, the building blocks of a true Call of Duty champion. First up, movement. You can't hit what you can't catch, right? Forget those clunky, slow-footed noobs. We're talking about slide canceling, tactical sprinting, fluid, unpredictable movement that'll leave your enemies seeing ghosts. Next, aiming. This ain't some casual spray and pray, this is precision, surgical accuracy. Dial in that sensitivity, find your sweet spot, and start dropping those headshots like it's second nature. Remember, a flick of the wrist is all it takes to separate the victors from the vanquished. And let's not forget reloading. You think you're slick? Caught me reloading in the open? Wrong. We reload in safe zones, behind cover, always prepared for the next engagement. This is about staying one step ahead, always maintaining that tactical advantage. Practice these mechanics, grind them until they're ingrained in your muscle memory. Remember, champions aren't born overnight. They're forged through relentless practice and dedication. Alright, cadets, let's talk about map awareness. This is the foundation of any successful strategy in Call of Duty. Without a solid understanding of the map, you're just wandering aimlessly, a sitting duck for more experienced players. A true warrior knows their battlefield like the back of their hand. This means not just knowing the layout, but understanding the flow of the game, the hotspots where action tends to concentrate, and the quieter areas where you can regroup and plan your next move. You gotta know every nook and cranny, every choke point, every flanking route. These are the lifelines of your strategy. Choke points are where you can hold your ground and fend off enemies, while flanking routes offer opportunities for surprise attacks. This is about predicting enemy movements, anticipating their strategies, and always staying one step ahead. When you know the map, you can predict where enemies are likely to go, set up ambushes, and avoid getting caught off guard. Choke points, those high traffic areas where the action heats up. These are the places where battles are won and lost. Control these areas, and you control the game. But be careful, because the enemy knows this too. You gotta be ready, anticipate the enemy's every move, and control the flow of battle. Set up defenses, lay traps, and be prepared to adapt as the situation changes. Flexibility and quick thinking are key. Then there are the safe zones, your havens, your moments of respite. These are the places where you can catch your breath, heal up, and reload. But don't get too comfortable, always be aware of your surroundings. Use them wisely, heal up, reload, and plan your next attack. These moments of calm are crucial for maintaining your momentum and staying in the fight. A well-timed retreat to a safe zone can turn the tide of battle. And let's not forget about flanking routes, those secret pathways, those unexpected angles that'll catch your enemies off guard. These routes are your ticket to outmaneuvering the enemy and gaining the upper hand. Flanking is an art, a dance between stealth and aggression. It's about knowing when to strike and when to stay hidden. Master this, and you'll be a nightmare for your opponents. Master it, and you'll become a force to be reckoned with. Your enemies won't know what hit them, and you'll be the one dictating the pace of the game. Remember, the mini-map is your best friend. It's your constant companion, providing you with real-time information about enemy positions and movements. Keep an eye on it, track enemy positions, and use that intel to your advantage. The mini-map can reveal patterns in enemy behavior, helping you to anticipate their next move and plan your strategy accordingly. Knowledge is power, and in the world of Call of Duty, map awareness is king. The more you know about the map, the better prepared you'll be to face any challenge. So study the map, learn its secrets, and use that knowledge to dominate the battlefield. Chapter 3. Building loadouts. Gear up for domination. Listen up, soldiers. A true warrior is only as good as their weapon. In the heat of battle, your loadout can be the difference between victory and defeat. It's not just about having the biggest gun, it's about having the right tools for the job. We're talking about building a loadout that's gonna make the enemy tremble in their boots. A well-thought-out loadout can turn the tide of any battle, giving you the upper hand in every encounter. For you rookies, I'll give you a beginner-friendly setup, a foundation to build upon. This setup will provide you with the versatility and reliability you need to adapt to any situation on the battlefield. For your primary, we're going with the M4 assault rifle. This weapon is a staple in any soldier's arsenal, known for its balance of power, accuracy, and rate of fire. Versatile, reliable, perfect for any engagement. Whether you're engaging enemies at long range or in close quarters, the M4 has got you covered. Its adaptability makes it a favorite among seasoned veterans and new recruits alike. This bad boy will shred through enemies at any range. Its consistent performance ensures that you can rely on it in the most intense firefights. But we're not stopping there. A well-rounded loadout requires a solid secondary weapon to complement your primary. For close-range encounters, you need something with a little more punch. That's where the SMG comes in. Its high rate of fire and mobility make it perfect for those tight, fast-paced situations. That's where the SMG comes in. This compact powerhouse will ensure you can handle any close-quarters combat with ease. This secondary weapon will make sure those close-quarters battles go your way. Now let's talk perks. Perks can give you that extra edge, enhancing your abilities and keeping you in the fight longer. We're going with Ghost to keep you off the enemy radar. This perk is essential for staying undetected, allowing you to move freely without being tracked by enemy UAVs. Stay hidden, move like a shadow, and strike when they least expect it. The element of surprise can be a game changer, turning the odds in your favor. And to keep you in the fight, we're adding Quick Fix. This perk will regenerate your health after every kill, ensuring you can keep pushing forward without having to retreat for medical supplies. This perk will regenerate your health after every kill, turning you into a relentless killing machine. With Quick Fix, you can maintain your momentum and dominate the battlefield. Finally, let's talk lethals and tacticals. These tools can be the difference between a successful engagement and a quick respawn. We're going with frag grenades for clearing out rooms and flushing out those pesky campers. A well-placed frag can turn a fortified position into a graveyard. And for good measure, we're adding stuns to disable enemies and make them easy pickings. Stun grenades can disorient your foes, giving you the upper hand in any confrontation. Remember, this is just a starting point. Your loadout should evolve with your playstyle and the challenges you face. Experiment with different weapons, perks, and equipment. Find the combination that suits you best and gives you the edge over your opponents. Find what works best for your playstyle and dominate the competition. With the right loadout, you'll be unstoppable on the battlefield. Gear up, soldier, and get ready to dominate. Chapter 4, Game Modes and Strategies. Adapt, Overcome, Conquer. Alright champions, let's talk game modes. Each one requires a unique approach, a different mindset. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a newcomer, understanding the nuances of each mode can make all the difference. It's not just about knowing the maps or having the best loadout, it's about adapting to the ever-changing dynamics of the battlefield. You can't just run and gun in every mode and expect to win. You gotta adapt, overcome, and conquer. This means being flexible, thinking on your feet, and always being ready to change your strategy based on the situation. The best players are those who can read the game, anticipate their opponent's moves, and adjust accordingly. First up, Team Deathmatch. This is the bread and butter of Call of Duty, a classic test of skill and teamwork. It's fast-paced, chaotic, and incredibly fun. The objective is simple: eliminate the enemy team as many times as possible. But don't let the simplicity fool you. There's a lot of depth to this mode. Stick with your team, hold down strategic positions, and rack up those kills. Positioning is crucial here. Find a good spot with cover and a clear line of sight, and you'll be able to control the flow of the game. But remember, communication is key. Let your teammates know where the enemies are, and work together to outmaneuver them. Communication is key here, so make sure you're using your mic and coordinating with your squad. Call out enemy positions, share your plans, and always be ready to support your teammates. A well-coordinated team can dominate the battlefield, turning the tide of the game in their favor. Next, search and destroy. This is where the stakes are high, and every move counts. Unlike Team Deathmatch, you only have one life per round, so you need to be extra careful. The objective is to either plant a bomb at a designated site, or prevent the enemy from doing so. It's a game of cat and mouse, where every decision can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Stealth is your best friend here. Move quietly, listen for enemy footsteps, and take your shots carefully. Patience is key. Rushing in without a plan will get you killed. Instead, take your time, gather information, and strike when the moment is right. Use sound cues to your advantage, and always be aware of your surroundings. One wrong move, and it's game over. But don't let that intimidate you. Embrace the challenge, learn from your mistakes, and come back stronger. Every round is a new opportunity to outsmart your opponents and prove your skills. And finally, Warzone. This is the big leagues, the ultimate test of survival and strategy. It's a massive, open-world battle royale where only the strongest survive. You'll be dropped into a huge map with dozens of other players, and your goal is to be the last one standing. It's intense, it's thrilling, and it's incredibly rewarding. Looting is crucial here, so make sure you're grabbing the best gear you can find. From weapons to armor to kill streaks, every piece of equipment can give you an edge. But be careful, other players are looking for the same gear, and they won't hesitate to take you out to get it. Positioning is also key, so find a good spot with cover and a clear view of your surroundings. High ground is always an advantage, giving you a better vantage point and making it harder for enemies to hit you. But don't stay in one place for too long. Keep moving, stay unpredictable, and always be ready to adapt to the changing battlefield. And most importantly, manage your resources wisely. Ammo, armor, and kill streaks are precious commodities in Warzone, so don't waste them. Use them strategically to gain an advantage, and always be on the lookout for more. Remember, survival is the name of the game, and every decision you make can bring you one step closer to victory. Remember, these are just a few basic strategies. The best way to learn is to jump in and experience each game mode for yourself. Experiment with different tactics, find what works best for you, and always be ready to adapt. The more you play, the better you'll get, and the more fun you'll have. Experiment, adapt, and most importantly, have fun. At the end of the day, that's what gaming is all about. So get out there, give it your all, and conquer the battlefield. Outrow, dominate the competition. There you have it, Champions Club, the tools, the knowledge, the strategies to transform you from a Call of Duty zero to a certified hero. Remember, this is just the beginning. Now it's time to put in the work, to grind, to hone your skills, and become the ultimate warrior. Go out there, dominate the competition, and show the world what you're made of. And remember, champions never back down, they rise to the challenge and embrace the thrill of the fight. Now get out there and make me proud. That's it for today's Call of Duty School. With these tips, you'll be climbing the leaderboards in no time. Don't forget to practice, stay patient, and most importantly, have fun. Like, comment, and subscribe for more Call of Duty tips.